Now let us choose a fixed coordinate system in space consisting of the coordinate axis and the coordinate planes and the origin. We shall now explain as to how, given a point in space, we associate with it three coordinates x, y, z. Consider a point P in space. We drop a perpendicular PM on the xy plane. Here M is the foot of the perpendicular. Now from M we draw the perpendicular on the x-axis and then OL is the x-coordinate of point P, ML is the y-coordinate of point P, and MP will be the z-coordinate of point P. Hence P has coordinates x, y and z. Note that our point P in space is lying in the first octant, that is x, o, y, z. And so all the coordinates of the point x, y and z are positive. If P was in any other octant, then the signs of x, y and z would change accordingly. Conversely, if we are given the triplet of three numbers x, y and z, then how we will locate the point in space? Firstly, draw the coordinate axis. Now, locate the point xy on the xy plane, and this can be done as we do in the two-dimensional geometry when we have only x and y axis. That means we'll fix a point L on the x-axis and correspondingly we will have y distance on the y-axis, which will help us to plot a point M whose coordinates are x and y. Having reached point M, we draw a perpendicular to the plane xy and now locate a point P corresponding to the z, which can be done by taking distance z on the z-axis, and correspondingly we get point P whose coordinates will be x, y and z. Alternatively, given the coordinates of the point x, y and z, we can locate it by first locating the points A, B and C on the three coordinate axes such that OA is equal to x, OB equal to y and OC is equal to z. Now through point A, draw a plane parallel to the YZ plane. This is the plane which is parallel to our YZ plane. From point B, draw a plane parallel to the ZX plane. So this is our required plane which is parallel to ZX plane. And through point C, draw a plane parallel to the XY plane. Then the point of intersection of these three planes, the point P, corresponds to the ordered pair x, y and z, where x is the perpendicular distance from the YZ plane, y is the perpendicular distance from the ZX plane, this is y, and z is the perpendicular distance from the xy plane. This is our xy plane and z is the perpendicular distance from the xy plane. Now let us come to the coordinates of origin. Coordinates of origin O are given by 0, 0, 0. Coordinates of any point on the x-axis, say point A here, are given by x, 0, 0. Similarly, coordinates of any point on the y-axis will be given by 0, y, 0, and on the z-axis will be given by 0, 0, z. Let us also discuss coordinates of any point on the planes. So let us start with the YZ plane. Here CEBO is the YZ plane. Any point on this plane will have the coordinates of the type 0, y, z. Similarly, coordinates of any point on the zx plane would be x, 0 and z. Here our zx plane is AOCF. Similarly, coordinates of any point on the xy plane will have the coordinates x, y and 0. Here AOBD is our xy plane. Let us look at the following question. If point P is given to be 2, 4 and 5, then we have to find the coordinates of point F here. Clearly, point F is lying on the zx plane. That means OY is 0. Therefore, F will have only x, 0 and z, but it is given that x, y and z are 2, 4 and 5, implying that coordinates of F will be 2, 0 and 5. Let us look at another question. Find the octant in which the point -3, 1 and 2 lies and the point -3, 1, -2 lie. We take up the points one by one. Start with -3, 1, 2. Clearly, -3 would mean x coordinate negative. So it has to lie on OX dash. 1 is positive, implies it will lie on the OY axis, and Z is also positive, so it has to lie on the OZ axis, implying that this particular point should lie in the second octant. Now let us look at the second point, which is -3, 1, -2. Clearly, -3 lies on OX dash, 1 lies on OY, and -2 will lie on OZ dash, implying that this point -3, 1, -2 should lie somewhere in this octant, which is the sixth octant. Recall, in three-dimensional geometry we have total of 8 octants, and the octant just below the second octant is the 6th octant.